Well, Truffle and I have now finished our tyre sled pull out in the South Downs here. We're right on Ditchling Beacon, cameras on the marker. We've got wonderful panoramic views over the east and west Sussex countryside, heading out to Kent. We've got Brighton, Eastbourne, you can see down to the coast. She's done incredibly well. I've got a bit hot. We can go all the way to Winchester if we want. Today was more about getting used to pulling against a weight behind us. So thank you to Martin Hewitt, who's lent me the rig. It's been really beneficial. What we're doing in 10 days time is we're doing the Wooden Spoon Arctic Rugby Challenge 2015. 12 of us are trekking up to 100 miles just from Resolute Bay out to the magnetic North Pole. It's going to be harrowing, hard conditions. Temperatures about -30 down to -50 if we really get some wind chill. We're hoping perhaps to have a little bit more sun here, which means we've also got to watch out for glare. We'll be covered up, let alone for the wind, but also that reflective light. We don't want to get sunburn, but more importantly the covering up. We don't want to get little patches of frostbite, frost nip, and we'll keep an eye on each other from there. When we get there, we're going to be joined by a support plane that's come in. We're going to set up a rugby pitch. We're going to play a game of rugby sevens. In that we will set the Guinness World Record, all being well, for the most northerly rugby match in history. One team's going to be led by Tim Stimpson, ex-British and Irish Lions and Leicester International, and the other side is going to be led by ex-England Sevens and Gloucester winger Ollie Phillips. Both great characters, great resolute determination between them. We think they're going to be fantastic captains for us. We're paired into tents of 2 or 3s between the 12 of us. We've got a couple of players that are coming out and joining us as expedition tourists, and a couple of them are going to enjoy playing in the game as well, so I hope they brought their A game. We are doing this for Wooden Spoon, the children's charity of rugby. We're aiming to raise up to £300,000 for disadvantaged children across the UK, and that may be mentally, physically or socially disadvantaged. We can help out with respite care centres, soft play areas, sensory rooms, and really just to make the lives better of those children who have been better off with a little help from Wooden Spoon. It's a great regional charity as well as UK. So Wooden Spoon Sussex has been helping out here along with Cumnor House School. Cumnor House put all the proceeds of their Christmas fair in 2014 towards Cumnor House Sussex and raised a phenomenal amount of money, just over £25,000 for Wooden Spoon Sussex. My target, £50,000. I'm delighted to say I've just gone through that. I'm at £53,000 now. Other team members are trying to raise a similar amount of money. Absolutely fantastic stuff. If you'd like to donate, we'd be absolutely delighted. There are several ways. You can either go onto the main Arctic Challenge website, which is www.arcticrugbychallenge.org.uk. You can see in the team challenges page, and there is a team donations page there as well. If you'd like to sponsor me personally, you can go via the link there, or www.justgiving.com/arctic-rugby-2015. It'd be great to see your support. We'd love to get you there. But more importantly, support us, track us as we go. If you go onto the website, you can see how the challenges are coming, plot our day through on there. Hopefully they're not going to tag the polar bears as well, because otherwise it'll be a bit like Pac-Man. You can see them coming and us going away. We'll hopefully avoid them. Like to see them from the plane or at distance, but ultimately they're a real threat to us. We've gone through deterrent training and also about how we're going to keep our bodies physically in shape as well as our minds focused and determined. It's going to be a buddy system. Tim and Julian are in my tent. I'm really looking at them as brothers for the 2-week period, and total 3-week Heathrow to Heathrow. I think we're going to have to rely on each other's strengths as we're out there. We all know we've got weaknesses. We're going to find them. For me, this is a challenge not only to raise a significant amount of money for Wooden Spoon, but also to push my limits and see what I can do and do something ultimately no one else has ever done. So let's hope we get back on the 5th of May, not only Guinness World Record holders, but having raised a phenomenal amount of money for Wooden Spoon and helping disadvantaged children. Come on boys, let's get to it.